welcome to this reading. I have no idea what the intention or the topic of this reading is going to be today, but it is going to be a collective reading. So I think I'm just going to pull some cards and see what the topic of this reading is going to be about. And I'm sure that once I know what it is, you will see it in the title, of course. So, but I figured we would just kind of see, okay, what wants to come through today? What messages want to come through? I did see that card. I want to get maybe one more, but I was kind of hearing opportunities. And you'll see in a second that this card does align to that. So maybe we'll get into opportunities. Okay, I don't think another card wants to come out. So yeah, the Ace of Coins, which is the Ace of Pentacles. So I think we will make this about opportunities. Oh my gosh, I feel like I can't talk. Opportunities. Most likely financial opportunities that are coming your way, or maybe that you're creating, or a confirmation of a path or an opportunity that you should take. This could also be opportunities in other areas of life too. So I'm going to also pull some oracle cards if they want to come out. I'm doing this all intuitively. I'm just I felt the need to record because I haven't recorded in a while, and I just had that burst of energy, like, let me just do it. Let me just, and you know, when spirit pushes you to do something, or you feel that just like nudge of like, I should just do this, like that's usually spirit saying like, hey, you should go do this. Okay, I wanted to see if cards would fall out, but they're not really falling out. So I'll use my intuition to pick a card. Spirit, what do we need to hear? Oh my goodness. Okay, I was pulling from this deck earlier because I was visualizing. I was about to do a reading for myself, and I was visualizing, or like, I guess just intuitively, some images popped into my head of this deck and a couple of the cards that repeatedly come out for me. One is this card, the Desert, and the other is the Quest card. And so it's really funny that maybe I was getting those images because the universe was like, you need to do a reading. You need to upload a reading. If the Quest card comes out, I'm going to be amazed. But anyway, let's pull some more cards, or if spirit wants to send some jumping out. What does the collective watching this video need to know right now in regards to opportunities in their life, either coming to them or that they should take action on? We have two cards that fell out. Okay. Celestial Temple, Dream Incubation, Cosmic Downloads, Divine Truths. I also realize I didn't verbally say these. This says the Desert, Authentic Self, Transcendence, Courage, and Genesis. Harmonics, Vibrational Medicine, Sacred Resonance, Natural Tones. Sorry, there's like little things on my desk that it bugs me when there's anything on the desk while I'm trying to record or work. Okay. I feel like this is a chaotic reading today, but maybe, I don't know. I'm kind of hearing maybe that gives you some validation. I don't know what that means. Maybe like validation that things don't have to be perfect when you feel the call from spirit to just start. I mean, I normally pull like even cards and make the spread all nice, but I've got two cards over here, one card over here. I'm gonna pull another one. Maybe this is confirmation that you need to just jump into something. Ooh, okay, drawing down the moon, knowledge. This is such a magical card. I'm just going to say a couple things that are coming to mind. Vibrational medicine, harmonics, this card. I feel like if you have been wanting to do like some kind of self-care, like have some kind of self-care service or go to some kind of like circle, I don't know, like a sound bath, or even hire someone to do a personal sound bath, or if you know, don't really want to go that route and you you could do like a sound bath on YouTube, like look up a sound bath on YouTube. I don't necessarily have like instrumental sound baths yet. That is something that I want to do in the future. But I do have some subliminals with like meditation music. I am also going to be uploading full meditations to my healing channel. I'm probably going to do Reiki videos as well. So if you're interested and you want kind of like a head start, I will leave my, it's like my healing channel. It's the channel that I like to, it's more of a creative channel for me, where I like to post subliminals and eventually meditations and sound healing and, you know, all of those kinds of things, and like Reiki. So I'll leave that down below just in case you want to like put on some noise canceling headphones, because this energy is like that, like of this card is very peaceful. It's very just like, it's literally, you know, she's in this water, and I feel like even though we don't see any instruments or anything, it's like kind of giving that sound bath energy, like just bathing in sound, bathing in harmonics. Anyway, but yeah, I'll leave my other channel in the description below. If you turn on notifications, you'll see as soon as I start uploading more variety content, I guess. It's just my fun channel. It's more of my passion project. Whereas this is like, I am trying to get my tarot stuff like into a structure. Like I would love if my tarot channel was my full-time job one day. Anyway. So that said, but you could also want to like have been thinking of going to a sound bath, or going to some healing retreat or something. Celestial Temple's also kind of giving me that vibe a little bit, just because of the like scenery we have here. I don't know, it feels very like, I don't know why, I just heard going to the temple with the girlies. Anyway, you might need some self-care right now. Maybe that's the opportunity, or maybe you even are a practitioner or healer yourself, and you feel like the opportunity is, you know, doing circles or doing sound baths or doing like healing stuff. That's all stuff that I am very like involved in right now. So maybe that's why I'm kind of feeling drawn to talk about that, or why this stuff is reminding me. But my belief is that, you know, the things that we're going through in life right now or in the past or whatever, like those things and those experiences, especially as like a healer or a messenger, those things are usually like, they can be turned into collective messages, or like spirit wants you to turn them into collective messages, if that makes sense. Okay, enough rambling. But also drawing down the moon kind of makes me think of like moon circles, and like taking the opportunity to go relax, be with like-minded people, collaborate, like be in community with. And like if you have some kind of spiritual business or just business in general, this could also be talking about, ooh, and we have courage coming out. I feel like there's like some of you who are watching this might be afraid of like networking, or afraid of like connecting with other people if you own a business. If not, this might not be your message. Well, I'm gonna kind of like shift the message a little bit, but this particular message might not be for you. But yeah, oh my gosh, I don't know where to put the cards. I'm gonna move these over just a tiny bit. And up. I really just jumped into this, and I'm kind of here for it. Oh man, hold on, I'm gonna move the crystals a little bit. troubleshooting. You can kind of see that. Okay, I might have to tilt the camera down, but we'll see. So I'm gonna pull, okay, let's get into some tarot now. I feel like I have a lot of oracle cards out all over the place. Spirit guides, what do you want the collective group watching this reading or listening to this reading in the background, whoa, to know? What opportunities are there for this group? We've got the Three of Cups. That's the networking here. I can't even see them. Okay, I will probably stack the cards later on, but at least you can see them for a little bit longer. Also, the Nine of Cups fell out on the side over here, and I think I just didn't see it, so I'm gonna put it there. Okay, so yeah, I was talking about networking because that was something that kind of came up, especially with courage. I feel like networking, unless you are just a very bold person by nature, which you very well could be, networking, or even if you're not a business owner, then this could be collaborating like with community. Like this could be like joining a club or something. Like it takes a lot of courage to do either of those things, be it networking or putting yourself out there, like meeting new people. I really feel like though this group is like these are like creative people. Like you guys are very creative and you have this dream that you're trying to fulfill, whether you're actively like every single day trying to make something happen, or why is the camera not focusing? Okay, there we go. My camera's been focusing really weird today. But anyway, yeah, this is like wish fulfillment. I really feel like you are making a dream come true. You're taking steps to make a dream come true. And it's like you're manifesting something. You could also even be manifesting a partner with the Two of Cups. But to me, because we don't have a lot of like the love energy, unless you consider like I mean, there's a cup in every single card here other than the Ace of Coins. But this definitely feels more aligned to someone trying to create something for themselves, whether it's a business, a community, maybe it is a relationship, but this feels very like you are trying to get on a path of like alignment. When I think of the Two of Cups, I think of like, especially if it's not in a necessarily like romantic sense, I do feel like, sorry, I'm trying to focus the camera. It's really unfocused down here. Anyway, I'm gonna stop. Like, it's fine. I think you know what cards they are. Yeah, I think of like two paths. I guess, no, yeah, in love too. Like I think of like two paths coming together. It's like two people or two things or two opportunities that are like, it's coming together and like either crossing paths or coming to a point where it's like they meet in the middle. I mean, either way, it's like meeting in the middle. And with the desert too, like this person is on like kind of this path. It looks like they're going to this like crystal doorway portal. But it's like a very open path. Like they could kind of like take any, I guess, direction. But this really feels like, you know, you're picking a path and that path is aligning you to harmony and balance. And yeah, we have harmonics too. So it's like aligning you with harmony. Knowledge, you might want to build some skills, take some classes, courses. But yeah, this is like, and the Magi is the magician. This is definitely very like creating my desired reality. Like these two cards together, it really feels like you are on the right path for sure. If you came here for like hoping to hear that you're on the right path, I do believe that you are, but there's opportunities that you do need to take. It's almost like there's been, oh, you know, there's very similar imagery here of someone like walking in the desert. But what was I saying? Yeah, there's just this feeling of like needing to take an opportunity that comes to you, because you're in alignment. You're on like the same frequency as this opportunity that you've been trying to create or trying to bring in with what you're creating with the Magician. I'm gonna pull even more cards. I think I want to pull more of these. I only have 3 decks here with me today, so let's see. What does the collective watching this video, tuning in or aligning to this reading, need to know about opportunities in their life? I'm feeling this card. Dive in. Okay, that kind of confirms what I was curious about, because I was trying to see if there's like this energy here of like, do they take action? Do they wait? This is definitely take action, spontaneity, adventure, intuitive jumps. This is literally what I did with this video too. So again, I was like kind of like saying like, oh, maybe that's a message, but like I really feel like this solidifies that. I really just kind of jumped into this video, no plan. I set up my crystals and my candle, and I grabbed 3 decks, and I just hit record. And I was like, once I hit record, I was like, and I did my, you know, intro, I was like, what am I doing? And so I feel like maybe you need to have a little bit more spontaneity. Mystic key, patterns in the subtle realms, time keys, singularities. Okay, so there is definitely still some, it's like, take the first step and then the universe will guide your next step, if that makes sense. It's like you just move your foot, your left foot, and the universe will move your right foot. It feels very much like take the action and watch for signs or opportunities that come next after you take that action. Sweet alchemy, transmutation, inner light, and cycles of growth. This gives me hermit energy mixed with like, because we have transmutation and alchemy, this also gives me, a blend of hermit and temperance energy. Because I feel like there's an intuitiveness, or like not intuitive, introspective energy. It's like this water, or this place that this person is in, it's almost like they're exploring the inside of their inner light, their inside realms. And transmutation is like then transmuting those inner parts of ourselves. It says inner light, but I almost feel like it's like balancing the light and the dark, or purging some darkness that is no longer necessary, because I honestly believe that we can never be without darkness in ourselves. And by darkness, I just mean like negativity, negative thoughts, negative energy, like there's, or like shadows. I think that's more what I mean. Like we need our shadows. We need like a little bit of ego to protect ourselves and just to be part of the human experience. I'm sure that there's some people that are, you know, like, you know, monks, like they kind of like, I wouldn't say that monks purge their, I don't know anything about monks really, but I feel like they do find balance. They do find that like yin and yang balance of the light and the dark, rather than completely purging themselves of darkness. But I could be wrong. But I'm sure that there's some people who like wish to become very enlightened and just only have this like inner light. But I really feel like this card is talking about like balance, that light in that shadow. There's a reason for the shadows that we carry, the demons, so to say, that we carry within us. There's a reason why they're there, and it's for us to discover ourselves, to protect ourselves. But when we let those demons control us or take over us, it's like, obviously, like, it just becomes very unbalanced, and you feel like shit. You get angry, you get frustrated easily, you get sad all the time, depressed, anxious all the time. But when we balance that, the light and the dark, and we incorporate healing without trying to push away all the darkness, but say, I understand why you are here, but I must release what is no longer serving me. And sometimes that darkness or those shadows are serving you. They are doing something in your life. And so I don't know why I'm going into this like whole thing about the dark and the light, but it really feels like maybe something that's holding you back from these opportunities is an imbalance of the dark and the light. It's like you're trying to either push all of the darkness away and just be like, you know, maybe you have an opportunity that you wish to go after, and you're telling yourself, oh no, I don't have what it takes. I'm not smart enough. I'm not like ready, or like, you know, something like that. It's okay to prepare, but like, we're really never ready for anything. We're never fully ready for anything. Like, and again, like, I think that speaks to the spontaneity of not only this reading, but to this message. Like, it's very like, you've got to just pick a moment to dive in and to just do it. And the universe will show you what comes next. But you have to, before the universe can respond, you have to show it what you want. You can't just, I mean, you can say it, you can speak it, but you have to speak it into existence. You have to like physically take the action. Doesn't mean that you, like, the thing is, like, the universe, manifestation is kind of like, I wouldn't say it's a cheat code. I think it's more of like, what's the word? Like, I was thinking about this earlier. Manifestation and like intentions and magic and ritual, it's not a cheat code to make something just like spawn into your life like a video game. It's a shortcut. That's what it is. Manifestation and magic is not a cheat code, it's a shortcut. And I think that manifesting, it's like it makes a shorter path for you, but you still have to take the steps on that path. I hope that makes sense. I feel like that's a really good way to put it. I'm going to pull some more tarot cards. I think Spirit wanted me to hop on and just ramble today. I feel like I ramble all the time in my videos, but it feels very much very rambly today. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to take the cards that are upright, which I think is just one. Oh, look at that. Temperance. Like, all of these cards are all, what's the word? Not right side up. They're all face down. That's the word. This was the only one that was face up. That's really cool because we were talking about temperance and balancing that light and that shadow. I think I should touch a little bit more on what I meant there, because I feel like balancing the light and the shadow, and I'm talking about aspects of our inner world, or like mental health, healing things like regret and shame, anxiety, fear, anger, resentment. Those all serve a purpose, and we can allow those things to overcome us, and we can also push them away so much that they don't feel seen or heard, and therefore they just get louder. So I think Temperance and this Sweet Alchemy card really comes in to say, like, the things that are holding you back from your opportunities or from whatever it is that you're trying to align with right now, those things need to be seen and heard before they can quiet down. So I feel like this group, if you're here, in order to, like, the next step, I mean, yes, you do have to take some action steps. There's clearly some action steps that you need to take here, but alongside that, I think that there is some validation that you need to give yourself and your feelings and the parts of yourself that tell you what you can and can't do, or what you're capable of, or, you know, things like that. I feel like, let me just give an example. Something that I have been doing when I feel emotionally activated lately is telling myself, like, I understand, like, speaking directly to myself or to my inner child, and you can do this too, telling myself, I understand why you feel this way. I think anyone in this situation would probably feel the same way. Like, validating that feeling and saying, you know, you can feel this way, but what matters is, you know, what we're going to do differently, or how we're going to go about this, or it matters, like, that we don't let this completely take over us. And I feel like you might be in need of a conversation with yourself when those feelings come up, when you are thinking, I can't do this thing because I don't deserve it, or I feel too stupid to do it. I don't know. I feel too dumb. Like, I don't have what it takes. I don't have the knowledge, which knowledge is right here. Telling yourself, like, maybe you don't have the knowledge. Like, I mean, not telling yourself that. You could, if that makes you feel better, but I'm more saying, like, as a concept, like, as a concept, like, maybe you don't have the knowledge, but you want to do something. And so instead of dwelling on, well, I don't have the knowledge, I'm going to give up, I'm not even going to go for it, it's like, take that step, dive into getting the knowledge that you need, and telling, you know, balancing that shadow part of yourself that says that you don't have the knowledge. It's like, well, maybe you didn't grow up with a lot of support, and so gaining that knowledge at an earlier time was not as easy as it is now. Oh, okay. I guess we're shifting a little bit. We have accept help. Yin Moon, we have a similar theme again here. Oh, that's the same, like, imagery but flipped. Oh, you can't see it. There, these this desert part, which is interesting. I'm gonna pull another card. Sorry, I'm shuffling off camera. Whoa, okay, truth. Moon rising. I'm hearing tell yourself the truth. Tell yourself the truth right now. Whatever the truth is. Maybe that truth is, what is that? Oh, I was gonna say, what is that truth, Spirit? Oh, okay, accept responsibility. Maybe the truth is you haven't taken responsibility for something. Maybe accept responsibility could be accepting the fact that you are responsible and you are in control of your own life. Why is it so freaking bright? Well, maybe it'll go away. I think I'm wrapping this reading up in a minute anyway, so. Accept responsibility might be you accepting where you are in life and making a decision to take action on where you want to go. And also, like, it, you know, it could be accepting the past. It could be accepting the truth. Maybe there's some truth that you're trying to accept. Maybe the truth is that you need to accept help and accept responsibility. I just realized that there's some, like, a story being created here. It's like, not only do you need to accept help, but you need to accept responsibility. There's this balance again, this yin and yang energy, where it's like, literally, we have yin moon, where it's like, you don't have to do everything alone. We have collaboration and connection with other people here, but you also have to do some stuff yourself. It's like, delegate some stuff to others, or accept the help that others want to give you, but then also take responsibility for something, for whatever it is that you are trying to go towards, whatever opportunities that there are, you know? Yeah. And there's some truth, whether this is truth coming out soon, maybe it's an opportunity for truth to happen or to be revealed. It could also just be telling yourself the truth. There's a lot of, like, being honest with yourself, and not being honest in a brutal way, being honest in an accepting way. We have accept twice. Being honest with yourself in an accepting way. It's like, I accept something about myself, and now that I have accepted it, or accepted the past, or accepted the truth, what am I going to do with that? Where am I going to go? Rather than dwelling on, like, the fact that something happened, or the fact that you are this way or that way, or have lived a certain life up until now, it's accepting, okay, nothing I can do about that. How am I going to move forward? Yeah, and I think that that is all of the messages that I'm picking up for you. Sorry, not sorry that this was so chaotic, because I do feel like there was a reason for it, and I hope that if you feel like, I mean, you let me know. How about you tell me if you're watching this and you've made it this far and you feel like just diving in, just jumping in, just impulsively, you know, I say, like, impulsively, like, Ariesing it, like, just head first going into something, or making the decision to finally do something, or making the decision to finally take steps towards something, or maybe you know the step that you need to take and this was your confirmation to take it. Let me know in the comments. Let me know if you feel like this resonated, or this energy of, like, well, I'm just gonna, you know, what was I hearing? Throw something to the wind. I know that there's, like, a phrase, throw caution to the wind. I think that's it. Yeah, if you feel like that energy or that message was something that you needed, I would love to hear if that's true, or if that resonated for you. And I will leave, like I said, my healing channel in the description if you're interested in that. You know, again, it's my creative project, or my passion project, so posting there is whenever I feel like it. But I will also leave links to all my other stuff, my social media, where you can book readings with me, and all of that fun stuff. Yeah, and I am wishing you all the best, especially in your endeavors, or in your opportunities, and in your, I heard battle with yourself. I don't think this is a battle. I think maybe it is for you, but I think that this is more a balance with yourself. And I'm sorry that this video is so exposed. I wish you all the best, all of the love, all of the magic, all of the manifestation and opportunities, and I hope that you have a wonderful day or night. Oh, now it decides to... Oh, never mind. My camera's being so weird today. Okay. Have a wonderful day or night whenever you're seeing this.